You may have seen a show that you kind of remember from your childhood of Saturday mornings recently popped up on Netflix, and you may be wondering what this show Shaman King is about. Is Netflix's Shaman King the show I watched as a kid? Is it a sequel or a reboot, and should I give it the time of day? I'm here today to explain what exactly Shaman King is, what you can expect from the 2021 series that's on Netflix, and why you should give it a chance, especially if you're still riding the high of Jujutsu Kaisen and itching for another sort of mystical, spirit-based action anime. So first things first, Shaman King 2021 is essentially a reboot or a retelling of the anime that hit the West in 2003 via 4Kids. Both shows are based off of Takei Hiroyuki's Shaman King manga that ran in Shonen Jump from 1998 to 2004. The first anime hit Japanese TV screens in 2001 and wrapped up after 64 episodes in 2002. Now, if you were paying attention to those dates, you'll have caught that the show ended 2 whole years before the manga, meaning the first Shaman King anime went off script and had a bit of a divergent and rushed ending. Something that diehard Shaman King manga fans will tell you, they'll say the show most people watched is not the Shaman King story, and they're right, technically. It's hard to deny that. So now that the manga has been done for over 15 years, and with it being the 20-year anniversary of the first anime hitting Japanese TV, Shaman King is getting a second chance at life with a new anime that will benefit from the fact that it has a complete roadmap to adapt. No Game of Thrones situation where it's this incredibly faithful adaptation until the showrunners run out of books to adapt and the series starts to fall apart. For an anime analogy, think of how there was a Full Metal Alchemist TV show from 2003 to 2004, even though its manga didn't end until 2010. There was of course Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, which was the second take at adapting the finished manga, and honestly, that's kind of what's happening here. It's Shaman King Brotherhood in a way. Now, the only downside of this, which is true of FMA Brotherhood as well, it's that if you've watched the original anime, the first batch of episodes are going to give you some serious deja vu because you're experiencing the same story as both of the shows were faithful to the manga at the start, but the show will definitely start to diverge slowly but surely. And on the bright side, until then, even if you're seeing the same stuff, you're getting really gorgeous new HD animations to soak up and new voice acting as well, of course. And if you're new to Shaman King altogether, that's okay too, as you're getting what will be a brand new story to you. And if you were someone who loved Jujutsu Kaisen last year, I can't promise you'll be getting the same drama and jaw-dropping animation, but if you're craving more of that sort of spooky, kind of mystical / spirit-based action shonen anime, Shaman King is definitely going to scratch that itch for you. Finally, let's talk about the Netflix rollout and how it's going to work. As of this moment, there are 13 episodes of Shaman King 2021 on Netflix, but the show has 52 episodes currently ordered, and in fact, it's on episode 17 in Japan. This is because the show has been going weekly in Japan since April of 2021. Netflix acquired the international streaming rights, but decided to apply their classic Netflix model and give us a bunch of episodes all at once instead of dropping them weekly. So when you hit episode 13 and are confused by that quote-unquote finale, just know that more is coming. There's no date yet though, unfortunately, but we can expect 3 more Shaman King Netflix drops, as 13 episodes times 4 drops is 52 episodes. And the cool thing is, with this series getting its time in the spotlight, if it does well, there are plenty of other stories to tell in the Shaman King universe. I made this whole other video explaining everything that's happened in the Shaman King franchise between 2003 and now, and I definitely encourage you to check out that video if you're interested, but the TLDR is there have been a ton of Shaman King manga spin-offs, including prequels and sequels and stories following completely different characters. So if all goes well with this current show, there will be a ton of more Shaman King content to adapt after episode 52. So there you go, that's a brief explainer on what Netflix's new Shaman King project even is, why it'll be different than the original show you may have watched, why it could be the Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood moment of Shaman King, the super faithful adaptation that fans of the series have been dreaming of, and also why Jujutsu Kaisen fans may find something to love in Shaman King that will help tide them over until more Jujutsu Kaisen comes around. Let me know what you're thinking on the new series by leaving a comment below. Is this exactly what you wanted? Is it too slow? Is it too fast? Be sure to check out that other video I mentioned where I cover what the Shaman King franchise has released in the last 20 years, so you can brag to your friends about all the Shaman King spin-offs you think they might adapt next. Thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe if you enjoyed. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.